So today I'm going to break down exactly how my videos for 2024 right here on YouTube are averaging $2,100 per video. And that's video as well as my live streams. And I do not rely upon AdSense. The $2,100 per video has nothing to do with AdSense, but I will be sharing how AdSense plays a small role in my business and also a big role at the same time. So I hope you're here for it. Gosh, I had so much fun drafting out these notes. It's going to be very extensive because I really do want to empower more and more people that are hopping on YouTube that might think they have to play the slow game by waiting to get monetized and relying upon AdSense. I think AdSense is a beautiful thing. I think it's a great companion to building your business on YouTube. But I'm here to tell you that YouTube and the money that you can make on YouTube is so much bigger than AdSense. I'm someone that I deeply believe in ownership and control. And I've learned how to build my business in such a way where I own and control so much of my business, right down to the way that I monetize. And I love knowing that I get to show up on YouTube, I get to contribute content, I get to help people, I get to build my brand, and then I get to make revenue that I'm able to see pretty much instantly. And that's what I want to inspire more people to just know that that potential is there, that possibility is there. I don't think building a channel, focusing on AdSense is a bad thing if that's your objective. But I know a lot of times people come on YouTube and they think that is the only way. And so I do want to be an inspiration, and I do want to share with you exactly how I think about my YouTube channel and how I've been able to step into this level of results inside of my business. So the first thing I do want to say is that I never built my YouTube channel with the reliance upon AdSense. I've been online for many, many years. And when I first came online, AdSense wasn't even a thing. We really got on YouTube to create and to share our journey, share our experiences. And we knew that on the back end of that we were going to be selling things, that we were building our own brand, and that we were calling people in that were interested in the journey that we were on and possibly the things that we actually had to share. So the vision, I want to talk about the vision as I was coming into 2024 this year. So I made a pivot in my own business last year, the year 2023. But when my feet hit the floor in January 2024, I just had a very renewed vision for my business. And I remember I shared this vision and I charged my community with creating content and imagining if every single video that they uploaded, could pay them $500 per video. And the reason I charged them with that is because I wanted them to focus more on the idea of creating content and volume and becoming a prolific content creator versus having their mind on the money and focusing more on the outcome versus, creating content to actually grow their business. And so I felt that by throwing at that whole idea of what if every video that you created, paid you $500? And a lot of people were down for that. They were excited around that idea. Well, I had already locked into my plan for the year, and I knew that I was going to, create at least one video a week, and I was going to go live twice a week. I had my plan pretty much locked, and that's what I've been doing for the most part this entire year. So I first charged myself with that, And then I looked up just a couple of weeks ago because I was creating a video and I wanted to talk about, making money and my journey and so forth. And I realized at that time, my videos were averaging $1,500 per video. And because I was really inspired to do a very intentional video around this, I looked again, and now the average is $2,100 per video. And so the next point is, I think it's important to know that YouTube is a fantastic platform to build your brand. When I first came online, that's what I bought into. I was attracted by other people that were out there making money by doing things like sharing their journey, Things like My Story Marketing were literally like they were just getting on camera and riffing about their life, about where they were going, about how they were able to accomplish things. And then on the back end of that content, right, like they were actually selling things. And so for me, I always built my YouTube channel first and foremost to build my own brand because I felt like I had a message. I wanted to establish a place where I could actually have a voice. And this is one reason why out of all of the other platforms that I could be on today, and I've tried short form content, I've tried Reels, I've tried TikTok, but YouTube, I love the fact, again, like what I'm doing today, I love the fact that YouTube gives us a platform to have a voice, to really just be able to have a conversation that doesn't have to be about perfection, that doesn't have to be about overproduction, unless that's what you want. But for me, being someone that's a talker, that's a conversationalist, I love feeling when I turn my camera on or when I go live, I'm just having a conversation about matters that are passionate to me. And I love knowing that I can show up and be an inspiration to other people that want to go on a like journey that I am on, or that are out there searching for the solutions that I talk about and that my business offers. And so first and foremost, I leverage YouTube, right, as an extension of my voice. And for me to be able to inspire and empower and help other people that want to be able to do what I've been able to do for myself. And then on the back end of that, I'm able to sell a digital product that I'm extremely passionate about that helps my ideal market. And my ideal market are people that come online and they want to learn how to make money online. I believe what I do is I serve a very underserved market. And what I mean by this is I feel like those that are brand new to making money online, oftentimes they fall into schemes and gimmicks because they're so focused on wanting to make money fast. That's why for me, I'm very much so opposed to terms like side hustle. I think if you're going to start a business, decide to start a business and call it like it is. It is a business. And it's going to require effort. It's going to require time. It's going to require, planning. It's going to require you actually working. And so I feel like the way that a lot of people are introduced to the world of making money online, it sets them up for failure. And so I wanted to be a voice out there, a voice of reason, a voice of sincerity, a voice of real talk in terms of what it takes. And the fact of the matter is, if you're going to build a business, right, that's paying you, 6 figures a year or anywhere between 50,000 and 6 figures a year, it's going to take work. It's going to take intention. It's going to take purpose. Like you've got to decide to really, really be about it. And what I've discovered for myself is by serving an underserved market of people and having a sincere desire to want to serve them, that I'm able to make money faster inside of my business by offering them a product, right, that helps them with the journey that they are on. So while AdSense, and I'm going to talk about that next, while AdSense is like a great companion income for me, I think a lot of people are missing the mark in understanding that YouTube is a fantastic traffic source. When I look at my analytics, I'm surprised at how much traffic I get to my YouTube videos that actually come from Google. Now, I shouldn't be surprised because Google owns YouTube. But to understand, like, again, the ecosystem of how all of that works, right? That I have a desire to, in a heart, to want to help other people. And I create content not for the algorithms. I don't create content to rank up on YouTube. Like, I literally create content to be helpful and useful to the people that I want to serve. Because when they discover my content, like, I want them to be taking notes and feeling like they have found a solution. But to look up at my analytics and to realize that there are people on Google that are searching for the things that I talk about, and that my videos are ranking on Google, and that people are actually clicking through from Google to my videos to consume my content, right? And also when you think about YouTube as a traffic source, it's like, yes, I know that YouTube would desire, right, for no one to leave YouTube once they come on YouTube. I understand that's the goal. However, so many of us have links in our description. So many of us are giving call to action. So many of us are making so much money, right? Bigger than what AdSense could pay us initially, right? And that's because our content allows us to build our brand, connect with people, right, that want solutions, right, to the problems that we solve, or we're speaking to their desires and they want what we have to offer, and they're willing to click a link, right, to go over to our website. So when you understand, like when you build a channel or you build a community on YouTube or you build your brand where you are really down for a market of people, and in every piece of content, you are speaking directly to them, right? Not only can your videos lead people to what you have to sell, right? And like myself, I make direct sales for my videos all the time. People tell me all the time how one video, right, like they knew while they were watching that video that they were going to buy the thing that I was talking about and that I was introducing to them. That is powerful, right? So that's a powerful source of traffic. But then the other source of traffic is knowing that people can be on Google and that your content on YouTube can be discovered by them as well. So again, to me, the traffic aspect is a little bit bigger, right, than just AdSense. Now, let me talk about how I do make money from AdSense, all right? And I want to talk about the comparison, right? The difference between the money I make on AdSense compared to the money that I make by selling my actual digital product. So right now, on average, I probably earn anywhere between like maybe $400 to $500 a month on average. So every single month this year, right, I have gotten paid an AdSense check, all right? So let's just call it an average of $400 to $500 a month. Now, AdSense is something none of us can control, all right? We can't control the views. Like there's so many dynamics that we can't control, right? And so I get paid on average $400 to $500 a month for the content that I put up on YouTube. So the way that I love to look at this is if I'm earning $500 every single time someone discovers my videos and they decide they want to buy the digital product that I sell, and that right now my videos are averaging $2,100 per video, right? And I'm earning over $10,000 a month in my business every single month. It's like YouTube is actually paying me to build my business, right? So I look at the AdSense revenue as being like a thank you, or being, I get paid to create content that allows me to go on and make bigger money. Right? And so like, to me, that's a really, really fun way. There's a lot of people out there that are paying for ads, and I am not opposed to ads whatsoever. My results are all organic. I do not pay for ads at this stage in my business. Right? And so to not pay for ads, but to be paid to create content that helps you earn, right, $10,000 plus a month is incredible. And that's the spotlight that I want to draw for more and more people, is that you don't have to just be reliant upon AdSense, that there is a faster way for you to start making money as a creator on YouTube. I will tell you hand on heart that I am so thankful for this opportunity that YouTube gives each and every one of us. I have recognized that on platforms like YouTube, for me anyways, I create my channel to serve. So I want to kind of bring it back just for a moment. Yes, when I make my content, I do want to call people in that want to learn how to make money online, and they're looking for a solid place to learn from, and they're willing to invest in themselves to get the education. Yes, I'm building a business and I have something to sell. However, I can tell you with all of my content and with all of my live streams that I show up to serve. I know for a fact that every single time I show up, I am giving away bits and pieces and sometimes the entirety of my 6-figure blueprint. Right? Like I am laying it down to help people really understand what it takes to build an online business. So I look at it as I'm always providing value. I'm always stepping in to inspire. I'm there to share my journey, right? I'm offering like first steps. I'm really showing up to help people understand what it takes. And again, all of my content for the most part is very long form content. I'm never on YouTube for 4 or 5 minutes just to, get you over to my website. I am there to deliver value. And so again, I don't care if someone consumes my content, takes a bunch of notes, and then runs off, right, and tries to duplicate or model what I've shared with them, because again, that is the power of platforms like this. But I also know a very small percentage, and that's just the reality, right? A small percentage of those that do consume my content not only will they be left better, not only will they be well served, but a small percentage will want to know more about what I'm actually selling. And then from there, right, I get to build my actual business on the back end of my content, right? So I understand that some people will discover my content and go on to binge a lot more of my content, which we all know YouTube loves that, right? So I know how to play by the rules of YouTube, right? But I've also learned how to leverage my service, how to leverage me giving, right, to YouTube to also call in people that want to dive deeper, that want to work with me deeper, that, you know, again, it's a great first entry step, the things that I'm sharing, right? But they really want like the transformation. And those people are the people that would be willing to invest in the actual product that I sell. And that's how I earn, right, $500 for every customer that discovers my YouTube channel, enjoys my content, enjoys my brand, maybe goes on to watch more content, and then decides to buy the digital product that I actually have to sell. So I think the mindset when you are on YouTube is that you're here to serve. You're here to serve first and foremost. And I just believe like everything good that you want for your business, it will happen as a result of that. And again, to go back, you don't have to wait for AdSense. If you serve at a high level, yes, you will start to get paid for the content that you lay down on YouTube. But if you also are giving and serving at a high level, you have to know there will always be a percentage of people that will be willing to pay you for whatever it is that you are selling. A motto that I used to always live by and I would always talk about is that I get to make money at the high service of other people. And I allow that to be a real motto in my business where I'm always checking myself. Am I going into this to be salesy? Am I being too salesy? And I want to emphasize that because deciding to sell something through your YouTube content does not make you salesy if you do have the mindset and the attitude that I get paid. Like, I feel like I make really, really good money at the high service of helping other people. And I know for a fact that I create content that helps far more people for free than the percentage of people that actually pay for the things that I sell on the back end of my business. So I know for a fact, like, it's my choice to give at a very, very high level. It's my choice to give in this way because, again, I really do want to serve. I really do remember what it felt like to be brand new and to be looking for instruction, to be looking for guidance, and to just feel comfortable with who you found and the information that you found. Like, I wanted to know that I was finding someone and something that was trusted, right? And so again, by showing up on YouTube in this way of being a trusted resource for other people, I feel good making the money that I make because, again, I know that it's only a small percentage that consume my content that actually end up going on to buy. That the majority of people are just consuming the content, right, to get instructions, to get guidance, to take notes, right, and to go out there and try to figure it out, you know, on their own. And so, like, in all honesty, like, oftentimes people do pop up and they're like, oh, she's just doing this video to sell her course. Well, and I think that's where so many people miss out on the money in their business is that they feel like selling is shameful. And selling is the highest paid profession, right? So why not put yourself in a position where you can give, leave people better, know that you're serving at a high level, and then on the back end of that, for the small percentage that actually want a big transformation, they don't want to do it on their own. They might want the mentorship, the guidance, the ongoing support, right? They want the organized instruction. Why not sell those people, right? A course or a digital product, right? Or an opportunity that's going to help them get that transformation. So I think if you live by, again, the motto of, you know, I make all the money that I make on the at the high service of others, you just can't go wrong. So there's not a night that I lay my head down on my pillow and there's not a sale that comes in where I feel slimy, where I feel greasy, where I feel like I've taken from someone, like I'm worried about if I have taken their last, because I know that I've given so much in my free content that those that decide to buy, they're literally buying because they want to. They're buying because it's their decision and not because, you know, I did some sleazy, salesy, you know, presentation to swindle them out of their money. I always share this with my community. When you think about this, it's just deciding to be a resource, right? So it's like when someone discovers one of your videos on the topic that you're talking about. So like in my instance, you know, all matters of making money online. When they discover one of my videos, I want them from that moment forward to look at me as a resource and an authority, right? And someone trusted, right, on the idea of making money online. I want them to feel like their search is over and they have found the person, right, that can help them on this journey of learning how to make money online. And whether that's just them consuming my free content, popping on my live streams and learning that way, that's fantastic, right? That's how everyone starts, right, before they're a customer of mine, right? But I'm also excited about those that find me and immediately know that they want to be a part of like what I'm selling and they want to be a part of my mentorship community, right? Again, because I'm serving at a high level, and there will always be that percentage of people that view me as a resource, but also want to go on to get the bigger transformation by investing in themselves. So let's talk about like how my content actually sells my digital product for me. So it's really important for you to know that I'm not on any other platforms in the true sense, meaning like I'm not posting and contributing to Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. All of my sales, they come directly from people that discover me on YouTube first. All right. I think that's just really, really important to know. So I do not live in anyone's DMs, right? I am not in my inbox. I am not answering a gazillion questions. I do not do sales calls. I do not do discovery calls. I do not do Zoom calls to close sales, right? Every sale that comes in, it's because someone has found my content, decided they wanted to learn more and went on to learn more and made a buying decision, right? Based upon it being a good decision for them. So how my content makes sales for me is, first off, I create bingeable content. That's the way I look at it, because that's what people have told me, is that they'll discover my channel and go on to binge a bunch of my content, and then they'll decide to buy, right? And so I create content that can teach people, that can educate people, that can help them with their first steps, that answers common questions and concerns around making money online. I talk about the results that I've been able to get for myself. And in essence, that's just sharing my journey, right? I'm sharing the potential, the possibilities, right? I'm inspiring people by what is possible, right? When you decide to build your business properly. I do explainer videos where I break down like the steps to take and why you want it. I dive deep and I share my blueprints. I share my frameworks, right? I share like what's really working for me inside of my business. I share the things that I've learned from. I share mistakes that I've made. Again, I'm here as a resource. I'm not just creating content to talk up the product that I'm selling, right? The product that I'm selling is always either intertwined in my content, right, as it's relevant, or either as a call to action at the end of my content for someone that does want to dive deeper. I create a lot of attraction content, right, speaking to the desire of my ideal person. So I know that my ideal person has a desire to want to learn how to make money online. At my age, I'm 50, and so I attract a lot of people that are nearing retirement and they know they don't have enough money saved, right? And so they're coming online to learn how they can make up that shortfall. I also attract a lot of people that want to become job optional, right? They want to start side hustles. So they think they want to learn how to build their own business, right? They've been around the block and they've been on the struggle bus and they're just trying to really get it right. So I attract a lot of really good people that sincerely want to learn, right? And so I speak to their desires, right? I let them know what is possible. I let them know how to get it. I let them know what it's going to take. I prepare them for the actual journey. And then again, a percentage of them will go on to want to learn more about the product that I actually have to sell. And a percentage of those people will go on to actually buy. It is not uncommon for someone to discover a piece of my content today, right? Like a video today or watch a live stream today and decide to buy that same day. And I think people feel comfortable in doing that because they see me as someone that's simply sharing their journey. One advice that I give to my community a lot is that when you're looking at that camera, right, pretend that you're just sitting down with someone that tapped you on the shoulder and said, I want to learn what it is that you do. Like, I heard you make a lot of money online. Can you show me what you do? Or someone taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, do you know anything about making money online? Or, hey, I heard you were able to, replace your nursing income. I just pretend like I'm having a conversation and I'm kicking down the knowledge, right, that someone has asked me about, which brings me to the next point. To me, YouTube is just really all about sharing your journey. I feel, at least for me, with what it is that I do, when you make it bigger than that, it gets harder. It gets heavier. You feel like you are putting on sales presentations. You are focused on perfection. Like you're focused on all of the things that really, in the big scheme of things, just don't make a difference. So when it comes to sharing my journey, Number one, I've always been a product of whatever I'm selling. I'm a product of the brand that I'm building. Like my brand, right, in essence is a product of digital marketing. It is a product of successfully making money online. So it's very easy for me to show up and simply share what's going on in my business and to teach from my experience. When I was brand new, before I had ever made a dime online, that's exactly what I did. I started a YouTube channel and I began to share what I was learning and what I was discovering from that very first learn and earn product that I had invested in. Right? I shared where I was going. I shared what I believed this was going to take me. I talked about where I was in life, working full time as a nurse, not being fulfilled, wanting something more, knowing I was called for more, and sharing how I had discovered a way that I could create a new reality for myself and how I believe making money online was going to be my new thing. Right? So again, just honestly and earnestly sharing my journey, right? And for me, constantly living in the trenches. Like, I don't understand why people think they have to fabricate their results or fabricate where they are. Like, there are so many people, right, that are struggling with making money online in this example, right, in terms of what I do. There are so many people, right, that would love to just be able to make a couple of bucks, right, from every single piece of content that they create. There's so many people that haven't broken through. So for me, I never feel like I've arrived. I never feel like I'm a guru. I just always feel like, of course, I've been in this industry for a long time. While I'm steadily learning things, right, I can admit I'm just steps ahead of other people that are trying to figure it out. And those are the very people, right, that I'm here to serve because I know what it was like to be in their spot. So by never thinking that I've arrived or that I'm a guru or that I got to pretend how much money that I'm making or I've got to fabricate my outcomes, I wanted to always be very clear that I am in the trenches, right? And even with the small part of my community that I get to work with very closely, like I'm always sharing with them the things that I am learning, the discoveries that I'm making, mistakes that I'm making, right? Like again, because business is not linear, right? If it was linear, then there would be way more people that are succeeding, but so much about business is figuring things out. And so by sharing my journey, sharing my discoveries, and just being in the trenches with the people that I want to serve, again, I think it makes it easy for people to feel comfortable buying from me because I know I'm just selling them something that's going to help them learn and begin to take those first steps to get in the same place that I'm in for myself, right? So I think if you can get over the whole perfectionist trap, right, and realize like literally I'm here to serve, I'm here to help, I'm just having a conversation with someone that ask for my guidance, ask for my opinion, ask for me to share what's been working for them. And literally, that's how I look at YouTube. This is my stage to have a conversation. Anytime I try to step into a space of presenting and being, saying the right words and I feel like it just always comes off wrong. And so even right now, as I am doing this video from my notebook, right, I feel like I'm just falling back into the rough, ready, messy, scrappy, way of doing business where again, it's real, it's relatable, I'm authentic, right? And those that really feel like, they have found their person, like they can relate and resonate with what it is that I have to share. And again, I think that plays such a big role, right, in me being able to, have all of my videos so far this year, right, average $2,100 per video without having to rely upon AdSense. Now, I think this is a really important step because I think so many people leave money on the table, again, with AdSense. Like, let's say you create just a channel for AdSense, all right? I see so many people, the videos are so trending right now, right? Of everyone they're trying to get monetized, and that's fine. You get monetized and then we're riffing on video, we're having conversations, we're building our subscriber base and all of those big things. That's fantastic. But our channels on any of these platforms, right? Like my first YouTube channel, as a matter of fact, in 2007, I had gotten up to 1,000 subscribers. Again, at that time was really a big deal, right? Because everything was so new. And I looked up one day and YouTube had deactivated my channel as well as a lot of other people that were in my niche. I think YouTube at that time was trying to figure out a lot of directional things and they didn't like people talking about, making money and that kind of thing. And I don't think they liked people sending people off of YouTube. Unfortunately, none of our channels got activated. We all had to start over. And it's like the same content I was creating then, I started creating again and never had a problem with deactivation. But the fact of the matter is we don't own these platforms. I love YouTube. I follow their policies. I follow their rules. I love they've given us these platforms. But if I relied upon the platform that I don't own, that I don't control for all of my income, right, that would be a very, very like scary road, a slippery slope, right? Like it would almost be like I am depending upon someone, right, to give me money, right? I'm depending upon the platform to be here. So what I do in every single one of my videos is I give a call to action for those that want to learn more about my digital product to, like, yes, go to the description, right? Click the link. They will be leaving YouTube at that point, right? But they'll get an opportunity to learn more about my digital product. Now, in order to do that, right, they're going to be met with an opt-in page. So I get to build my list full of people that consumed at least one video, right? So I believe that if someone consumes one of my videos and they don't like me, I don't believe they're going to go on to want to opt in to learn more about what I have to offer. I mean, I know that people do really weird things, but I love to make the assumption that my email list, which is, if you don't know this, it's your greatest asset in business. It is like the one thing that you own and control. Your list of buyers, your list of prospects, like you want to make sure that with everything that you do, that you're leveraging these platforms, whatever platform you decide to use, right? You use YouTube as a way to build your own audience, right? Connect with those that want to connect with you deeper, right? And bring them into your own world, right? And put them on an email list. And so in every single one of my videos, I give some kind of call to action to let people know, hey, if you want to dive deeper, if you want the transformation, if you want to learn how to get started, right? My link is down below in the description. And again, a small percentage, right, will go on to click that link, opt in, and learn more about the digital product that I have to sell. So even in this instance, right, YouTube is helping me make even more money because, again, what did I say earlier? It's a fantastic traffic source. So YouTube allows me to build my audience here on YouTube. YouTube allows me to grow my own email list. And even though I do make a large amount of my sales from people that discover my content and go on to buy immediately, because I build my email list, there are some people that are on my email list that are simply not ready to buy now. But because I build an email list, it allows me to make more money on the back end, right, through email marketing. Again, that's why I do what it is that I do, because there's so many people online that don't understand like how to set up these automated systems to help you make more money and to not be totally dependent upon these social and content platforms. You've got to build your brand and you've got to build your business on the back end of these platforms. Use these platforms to connect you with the billions of people that are already out there on these platforms consuming content, but then take that small percentage of people that want to dive deeper into your world, that want to stay in contact, that want to learn more about how you can help them. Like, make sure you have a way of helping people from your content, right, so that you can monetize directly. Because when someone decides to purchase my digital product, that's $500 that goes instantly into my bank account within a day or two. I am not waiting weeks or months in order to get paid, right? And I'm not dependent upon AdSense. I literally get paid for the content that I create when it's helpful and useful and people decide they want to learn more about what I have to offer and that they in fact want the transformation. And this is just such a stronger business space than relying upon AdSense, because you do get to build your own email list, your own database that you own. And now I want to talk about how anyone can earn faster with a done-for-you learn and earn product. And that's exactly what I market. When I first got started online in 2007 and I started my very first YouTube channel, it was because I had discovered a digital product that started teaching me how to make money online. And at the back end of that digital product, it gave me an opportunity to be able to sell that exact same information to other people and to be able to earn all of the money. So I was earning 100% commissions. It wasn't profits. It was 100% commissions because it was the way the business was set up. I didn't own that product. It was actually through an opportunity. Right? The reason this is such a fast way to get started is because when I started my brand new channel in 2007, I started creating videos on a daily basis, literally sharing my journey. And on day number 3, I was able to make my very first sale. And in my first 30 days on YouTube, I made 28 sales. These were people that did not know me, that they came to know me because of the content that I was creating. So the reason the digital product that I sell can help anyone get a really, really fast start is that, first off, if you don't know how to make money online, if you don't know the business of online business, again, I always tell people the way that you are attracted or introduced to the make money online world makes such a difference in the kind of outcome that you get. When I came online, I was attracted to people and I fell in line with people that were making money online in a very, very fundamental way. So I never learned like sleazy, gimmicky strategies or tactics. Like I knew work was going to be involved, which is exactly why in my first 30 days, I did a video every single day because I knew I was going to have to do something in order to get the results that I wanted. Right? And so I love, again, the digital product that I sell. It is learn and earn, and it helps people learn the business of online business. Deciding to create content on YouTube is just an element. And like, as you can tell from what I've shared, like, if you don't know how to build a list, if you don't know how to build your own brand, like really build something for yourself, if you don't know how to monetize your expertise, your interests, your passions, heck, you can begin to monetize what you're learning, right? To begin helping other people. This digital product, it actually helps you learn everything, right? To get set up for online business success, right? Not just a platform that you want to use, right? It gives you a ready-made digital product to sell. So like if you've been listening to this and you're like, I love the idea of not depending upon AdSense, right? But welcoming the AdSense as it comes, but knowing that I can start creating content now, driving traffic, right, to a digital product I believe in, and being able to make, right, hundreds of dollars, like every single time that someone decides they want to buy that digital product. So with my Learn and Earn product, not only do you get to learn, but you also get a license to sell it as your own. So what that means is that you get to create your own marketing around it, your own, sales strategy around it. And every time someone buys that digital product, they're paying you directly. Your Stripe, your PayPal, the money comes instantly and directly and is deposited into your bank account within a couple of days, right? And this is one thing that I love about this particular digital product is that the contents are high in demand. That is so important when it comes to leveraging YouTube as a platform to build your own brand and to be a resource to people, like in this example, that want to make money online, right? The content of this digital marketing course, again, it's in high in demand. Right now on YouTube, there's like, I think 2.7 billion people that come on YouTube every day, and hundreds of thousands of them are searching for ways to make money online. Right? In a variety of ways. Make money online, digital marketing, digital products, make money on Etsy. Like there's so many searches that are being done, right? For people wanting to learn how to get their act together and learn how to make money online. So the audience is there. They're out there searching. They're out there consuming. They're looking for someone, right? That can have the answers to help them begin making money online. So it's a fantastic way to start because it's already proven, meaning like the need is already proven, that people are already there. And if you follow what I've shared in terms of what I do and you create a business, right, to serve, and you're building your brand, you're sharing your journey, you're showing up as a resource, you're building know, like, and trust, right? You begin to build up a brand, right, that's a logical choice for a lot of people to buy from, because they're already in the market for learning how to make money online, or they're looking for an opportunity to help them make money online. And now they have found, right, a trusted resource. They have found someone, right, that's speaking the truth and that's beginning to help them for free, right through YouTube, and then just simply making a recommendation, right, to purchase a product that can help them step by step get set up for online business success and really begin to learn these things. And I want to say a couple of things, about these $500 sales that do roll in because of these digital product sales. Is first off, a lot of people consider $500 to be mid to high ticket. And there's a lot of people out there that spend a great deal of time trying to close these sales. I love the fact that YouTube gives us the space to be able to create content in a way that builds know, like, and trust, so that people feel comfortable in making these kind of transactions directly from our content, or going on to join our email list, right? And, maybe taking a little bit of time, but then purchasing the product. I don't speak to people in order to close these sales. I wake up to new leads and I wake up to new sales so often. Sales roll in my business and I don't even know or recognize the name, because people are feeling confident and comfortable with making buying decisions either directly from my YouTube content or directly from the emails that they receive once they join my email list. And again, I have to credit YouTube for giving us this space to create amazing long form content, right, that can connect with other people. It's like YouTube gets to be a sales system for us when we use it properly. Again, providing value, right, being helpful and useful, like being a resource to our person. So when we do have a recommendation that meets their need, that they feel really, really comfortable in making that buying decision. And another thing about these $500 sales, right, in comparison to AdSense is clearly if you become dependent and reliant upon creating content, you fall into a routine where, again, you don't get so focused on making the sales, but you realize your job is to create content, right? Your job is to create videos. Many years ago, I came to the conclusion that I don't make money because of what I sell, that I make money by doing videos. So essentially, the more videos that I make, following all of the guidelines and the philosophies that I shared in this video, the more videos that I make, the more money that I get to make, right? And that is exactly why my videos right now are averaging $2,100 per video, is because throughout the year, right, I didn't ride highs, I didn't ride lows, I didn't allow anything to mean more than it meant. I just kept creating content, right, again, with the expectation of helping other people. And because that's always been my motive, right, I keep making money. There were so many times I've gone live where I didn't feel like going live. So many times I uploaded videos where it felt like it took me forever to do the video because I just wasn't feeling it for the day. But because I understood that creating that content and showing up for my people to help them, right, was the job for my business, right, again, my videos have not let me down. You can see in this instance where earning this kind of money, right, per transaction, it makes your content worth way more than just sitting back and waiting for AdSense. Now, because I'm not sitting back waiting for AdSense, going viral has never been my plan. Clearly, I would love to have a couple of videos go viral, but I can honestly tell you I've had 0 videos go viral. But because I'm able to earn, right, $500 every single time someone sees fit to buy what I am selling them, I don't have to depend upon going viral. Now, let's just go back and use the example that I was talking about earlier. Let's say you just committed to doing, 2 videos a week. All right, 2 videos a week would put you at 104 videos for the year. And what if you were just mediocre at best? Maybe you weren't the best at, showing up. You weren't the best at your quote unquote like communication skills. Maybe you weren't the best at giving call to actions, right? And what if your videos were just making you $500 per video, right? In the example that I've been sharing here, that would still be $50,000 that you would earn for the year. Right? That's really, really good for a lot of people that have been sitting back waiting to get monetized, right? And then when they get monetized, having to work really, really hard and having to depend upon going viral, right, in order to make this kind of money. But instead, if you got really, really intentional, you picked your niche, you knew what they wanted, you knew the desires that they were seeking, and you created content that spoke to those desires, and you became a resource to those people, right? And then you sold them a product that would help them with the overall transformation. Can you see how being more intentional about your monetization and being more in control of your monetization and not leaving it up to AdSense, how you immediately set yourself up to be able to make a lot more money faster? All right. And again, keep in mind, $2,100 per video, right, is because I had a commitment to doing at least a video a week, 2 live streams a week, building my email list on the back end of those things, and also having an email marketing routine. But to me, that's still crazy simple and crazy light. And instead, still, I get to credit YouTube for giving me the space to be able to build, right, this kind of business for myself, where they pay me, right, to create this content in order to build this kind of business for myself. Not waiting for AdSense, but being able to use AdSense, right, as a way to fuel the bigger part of my business. And keep in mind, with the right attitude, the right mindset, the right commitment to learning and improving yourself, you clearly can set yourself up to earn more. I didn't go into the year with a goal of earning $2,100 per video, right? I went into the year, right, with the goal of creating really great content and being a prolific resource to my audience. Right? Now I want to actually talk about like how my income has actually mirrored, right, the way I've showed up in my business, how my income is a mirror of what I actually do. So number one, my income is a mirror of me working on me, deciding to get better and taking responsibility for the outcome that I want. A lot of times on YouTube, right, we love to sit back and blame the algorithms and try to control things that are outside of our control. I decided to work on me. I decided to control way more of what I could control, and that was showing up, taking responsibility and deciding to get better from my mindset around YouTube, right down to the strategy that I work in my business of taking control and ownership of the way that I monetize and make money for myself and for my family. I decided to focus on better strategies. All right. So my income is a mirror of better strategies, not just sitting back, right? Like waiting for things to take care of itself or waiting for YouTube to pay me more or wondering why AdSense has dropped or why views have dropped or no, I created better strategies inside of my business, right? So because I'm able to build my email list and sell my digital product directly from my content, right, I'm able to build a bigger business for myself. So better strategies have been things like building my email list and making offers to my buyer base, having affiliate offers in place by monetizing the resources and tools that I use inside of my business, offering additional mentorship and help and guidance, right, to those that actually purchase the digital product from me. All right, better strategies have got me more money. Consistency and persistency. Again, I can control being consistent. I can control being persistent, right? I can't control what YouTube is doing and how they are doing it. So when I decided again to get better at being consistent, being persistent, and again, managing what I can control, guess what? My income was a direct mirror of that. All right. And also my attitude. I tell people all the time and they're always amazed. I don't always feel like doing the things I do in my business, right? But I have an attitude that I'm here to serve, and I have an attitude that my business is bigger than me. I have an attitude that my customers are already out there on YouTube waiting for me to show up, right? If I don't show up, right, they don't know I exist, and I can't be an option for them to learn about, to consume my content, and to potentially become a customer of mine, right? I have an attitude that my business does not go on without me. All right. So again, if you want to monetize your YouTube more effectively and more efficiently, right? Like you've got to decide to step into a mindset of ownership and control, right? And that means getting better at the way you actually strategize, getting more intentional about your monetization opportunities. All right. If you have loved what I have shared so far in the comments, like I would love to know if you love this plan, right? If you would love to work a plan like this, if you are seeing this as not so much a better, right, but a more focused and a more intentional way of earning for yourself and being able to be in more control of your earning potential, right, faster. And then I feel like I have so much more of an appreciation of AdSense because again, it's like bonus money for me. It's like, thank you YouTube for sending me an extra $500 this month, right? For creating content that earned me over $10,000 a month. It's like such a win-win. So like, let me know in the comments if you see this, right, as a plan that maybe you haven't considered, but that you would love to work. And if you would love to learn more about this digital product and this money-making community, right, that I actually leverage, I'll drop the link down below in the description. This is an excellent opportunity to, number one, learn the true business of online business, like bigger than just creating content on YouTube. This is your opportunity to learn and develop really strong digital marketing skills, like how to build your own email list, how to implement email marketing, right? Like how to create content that's truly magnetic, diving deeper into your niche and how to show up for your niche, diving really deep into automation and how to leverage automation inside of your business, like having funnels and money getting systems working for you and payment processors, like making you money around the clock, right? Like again, learning how to run a business online and allowing YouTube, right, to simply be, again, like your communication hub, the way that people discover you. But then once they discover you, you having a whole business and a whole brand, right, that you're building from the content that you're creating on YouTube. I would love to personally be your mentor on this journey. So if you've loved this video today, I know we've been kicking it for a minute, right? But that's why I love YouTube, because they give us this space to have these kind of conversations. I would love to be your mentor on this journey. If you love my energy, love my vibe, and would love to have my personal mentorship and support every single week on the back end of this amazing digital product, right? I'll drop the link down below. And remember, it's a learn and earn opportunity. So not only will you be able to learn all of these amazing skills, right, that I shared and develop a true business plan for yourself, but you'll also have a license to be able to sell this exact same digital product as well as my community as your own, allowing you to earn $500 every single time someone visits your funnel, joins your email list, and decides they want to purchase this course directly from you. And inside of our course and our community, we show you step by step exactly how to get this all set up so that you can actually model the exact website that you're going to visit down below in the description, goprowithsteph.com. I hope that you are entirely leaving better, and I hope that I have really opened your eyes and shared a perspective, right, in a way of making money, leveraging your amazing content on YouTube differently so that you're not sitting back and merely waiting on AdSense, but so that AdSense can be like your date night money, right, or your shopping money. So it's your girl, Steph Perez. I hope to see you inside of the community. More importantly, I really hope that you are leaving better, and I look forward to seeing you on YouTube. Bye-bye.